Hello, this is Greg Allison Green Griggs coming to you live on 16 July 2020, 2022. Time on deck is 1400 hours Central Daylight Time. My friends, it's late, I'm sorry, but it takes me a while to do these things. So what I'm bringing you tonight is a brand new network, a brand new opportunity for our organization, a brand new survival tribe network. As some of you know, I started this 3 years ago, talking about the need for survival tribes. And 2 years ago, I actually did a video announcement. We were actually setting it up, and I set up a spreadsheet and an email system for people to email me. And I had some volunteers to collect the data coming in from the spreadsheets and the emails. But the problem was I went through several successive volunteers on that because it was very cumbersome. But we got a new system now. We have a brand new system for you guys to get organized. And right now is the most important time to get organized, because here's what you need to know. When it hits the fan, you need somebody to have your back, somebody to watch your six, because you don't have eyes in the back of your head. Sometimes you got to sleep. And as you may have known, I've talked about such things. What do you do in a sniper situation? Well, you have a squad that has two teams, and you can a good squad to flush out any sniper. That's one of the biggest threats to a prepper community. That besides motorcycle gang, well, not motorcycle, just gangs, zombies, whatever they are. Billy Ray. I did a video on it. Billy Ray, right? All right, we got some people getting in the room here. Good to see you guys. Glad you're all here, coming in fast. So I'm going to hold off a little bit here on going through this website until we get a few more people in. We've got a brand new website. That's the good news. And we have another website tool, and we're developing some new communications tools to go with all of this, guys. So this should really help facilitate the formation of the tribes. And what we're going to have you do is self-organize. I've done, like I said, I've done several videos on this. I'm going to go to my other computer here because I want to update this and check the messages through here so that I can flip screens here and not lose continuity of what you're saying, because I can't watch the messages here and flip the screens over here, but I can watch messages over here. So just bear with me a minute. Good to see some people coming in the room. We only got 39. That's a little bit of a disappointment. Okay, we got 41 now. That helps. All right, everybody, give me a thumbs up. We really need help with the algorithms on this channel. So let's get this cooking. And how come? Watch it. One momentum, please, as Will Tomlin used to say. I hate it when you're about to click on something that jumps a different part of the screen. You want to click on something else. Don't you hate that? And I think they do that on purpose, right? They make the screen pop so you'll click something else, maybe an ad or something. All right, guys. First and foremost, like I said, I went through a string of volunteers trying to get this list organized. I've got a spreadsheet. It's got names. It's got potential tribe leaders I've talked to and tried to vet these tribe leaders. These things take a lot of time. I spent a lot of time talking and calling people. I got a few people decided to be tribe leaders and didn't quite get to the point of getting them all the information from all the people in here, because we're still getting the information in, and I was trying to get it assimilated into the spreadsheet and use volunteers. And guys, I only sleep about 4 hours a night as it is. If I'm lucky, that's my average. A lot of nights it's not that. So I've been very busy, and so are most of my volunteers. We're all preppers, and right now the world's got us to, so what we got here now is a system that allows you to do your own organization. And we've got to thank our latest volunteer to the system, Wise Al, who's one of our one of our moderators. She's not in the chat room tonight. She didn't know what time I was going live with this. I promised her I'd get it out by last night or tonight. And last night I had to quit early to get ready for the farmer's market tonight. I am somewhat fried because I have been up a good part of 24 hours now. Hope everybody's doing well. I see Granny Lana, Jesse Mills, Victoria Kennedy. Hey to all you guys, John Smith, Paul Weiss, Joe Bartishi. I hope I said that right. Now that you're a conspiracy theorist, can you share old military info? What old military info do you need? Can't share anything that's secret, of course. All right, here. I ran movie theaters in Fort Worth, Dallas, and Laredo. And I went to high school in San Antonio. Okay, very good for you. All right, love from Ontario, Canada. All right, so thank you guys. So yeah, for those of you who are just watching this channel for the first time, we are a family in this channel, just in case you didn't know. And a lot of our people coming to these chats are regulars from way back. But from way back, I put out a lot of videos like the survival tribe stuff. I started talking about it 3 years ago, started trying to organize it 2 years ago, and it became tough. But Wise Owl has come up with a solution for us, guys. All right, we got 64 in the room, so I guess I will start rocking through these things. Oh, yeah, by the way, if you're not subscribed to my channel, if you're a first-time watcher, viewer, subscribe, bang the notification bell, and click all. And part of surviving is make sure that you're thriving. You better have some water, get you a live straw, and watch my video on filtering and sanitizing water, because that live straw don't get the viruses out. So also buy you some beans, rice. Is Wise Owl in the room? There she is. Wise Owl is in the room. Yes, much credit goes to her. She paid deeply out of her pocket to set the website we're about to look at, guys. So everybody needs to thank Wise Owl big time. She, she took on the task to be the coordinator for this list, and she realized that something else had to be done. So much so, and she cared so much about it that she put a chunk of money into development of this site, which is it's a great tool. We're going to go, hey, you're in Snowflake, Jeffrey. All right, that's one of my that's where I got the most property. By the way, do go to prepwithgreg.com, because right now you can still get this food that lasts 25 years. You can get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, 2,000 calories a day, make you a winner. And guys, it might look like a hefty price, but it's 3 months of food. That's only $3, less than $3 a meal. For what you're getting, that's a deal. Especially considering all the energy it takes to freeze dry it in a way that you can reconstitute it and just like regular food. So that's a good deal. Also, you can get a 1 month supply for $50 off. So that'll help. But do whatever you can. Prep. I mean, the good thing about that stuff is it's easy to bug out with and bury. Somebody corrected me on this. So, Greg, you can bury glass. So, yeah, you can with a lot of prep. But you just don't shovel dirt on top of them like you can this. So yeah, you got to use a whole lot of PVC pipes and other tricks to keep them shattering your glass jars. Another thing you got to worry about is that lid not rusting out. Same way with cans, canned food. But anyway, enough about that stuff. So let's get into the websites here. We got 77 in the room. That's a lucky number. So with that, let's go do a share. Ding, 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 ding. Hang on, guys. I had this dialed up to something else. Let's go over to right here, I think. Dang, there it is. And we want to go to home page. I think that was the one I was signed in on. Let's go. I killed it. Hang on, guys. This application fights me a lot of times. I'm trying to use it. I signed in. They're both of them signed in. Okay, whatever. Let's come back in here, and sorry guys for being kind of inept with this today, because I signed in, and when I try in Zoom to change my tabs, the Zoom controls go right down over the tabs I'm trying to shift. Makes it very difficult to shift sometimes. All right, let me start again. Share screen. Ding, 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 ding. Here it is, guys. When you come on this site, and by the way, it is simple to remember, survivaltribenetwork.com. survivaltribenetwork.com. What's the title of this video? New Survival Tribe Network. This is Survival Tribe Network. That's what it is. So that should be easy to remember. .com. Wise Owl Rocks. Amen to that. Amen to that. Wise Owl Rocks. So this is a wonderful website here, guys. And this is the home page. This is the landing page. I think she's planning to eventually make every one of these a clickable tab with something in here, information-wise. So one of the first things you got to remember about prepping is don't tell people you're prepping. Well, that's probably the second most important thing. The first most important thing is don't start a YouTube channel and tell everybody in the world you're a prepper. Hey, somebody's got to do it, right? Yikes, yikes, yikes. So That's going to be part of the protocol we talk about as we go in here. You got to watch your identity, and I would say use a alias when you first start out here. We'll talk more about that in a second. But here's the home page. You can scroll down. You can join it from here. Join yourself, sign up. And if you come on down here, you can look at things like this. Actually takes you to the Freedom Restoration Foundation. If you click more there, read more. Here's some alerts, things going on, that you'll find out on another page too. So just to show you there, bing, bing, bing. We'll talk about this in a minute. Freedom Restoration Foundation, it fits in what we're doing as an organization because it helps us find hope. All right, about us. Isn't that a beautiful picture there? Surviving tribe, survival tribe, a real tribe, a cabin in the woods. So let's see what this is all about. It's, you know, they're missing link in your survival strategy. It's the defense against Billy Ray, Bubba, the warlord, or whoever may be trying to knock your door down. It's to have somebody can have your back and spread around the skill sets. So you need a good balance of skill sets in the community to make sure you can cover all the contingencies. And so this is set up to help enable that. That's why I set up that spreadsheet that I'll ask questions in. A lot of that is maintained here in this website. So you can come through here and read this for yourself. Go to survivaltribenetwork.com. And this is Wise Owl. See there? That's what she looks like. You didn't know that, did you? This is our friend Wise Owl. And this is some guy named Greg Allison. Yeah, outstanding in my field. It's actually not the woods I'm in. That's an okra patch. That's the okra I was trying to recreate last year, and the deer ate it up. So it started to sprout, but yeah, the deer got it. And Wise Owl has a survival organization with her group in Arkansas. Somehow, Wise Owl, you still need to work on this. It says when I click here that it's, yeah, I get one of these. Your connection's not private. I guess you can go to enhance whatever, make it work. But go back. Whoop, knock me out completely. Okay. Come over here and type in survival tribe. Stop here a minute, guys. Hang on. I hate it when that happens. Logged in? I don't know. We shall see. Give me one more minute. I got to reshare this, guys. Sorry for the klutziness here. Sometimes when you go to a site and it goes off site, you don't. A lot of times it'll open another page, but sometimes it's in the same page. That was in the same page. So okay, I thought it was to the left. So it's hard for me to read the tabs when the Zoom app covers them. I'm just kind of stabbing and guessing. All right, here we are back here again on the landing page. Explore the About Us page. So what you need to do next, here is Worm Farm. Green Greg's Worm Farm, or Freedom Restoration, greengregs.com. And there's an alternate email address for me. I've got to polish off the password for that, I guess. It's one all the tribe network people had access to. Okay, join. Go ahead and click the join button. Way up here is the Survival Tribe email. So click the join button. And again, this is where I was talking earlier. It's important. And here, you know, it talks like, well, you got a choice. Be careful about sharing your identity. I say, unless you're some knucklehead like me that tells the world you're a prepper and does it on YouTube, you don't do that. Loose lips sink ships. Puts a target on your back. But I'm okay. I'm tough. Anyway, so guys, you can come in here and you can start entering information here and ask you questions like, you know, this is your basic contact information. Oh yeah, your actual address doesn't show in a community page. From what I checked earlier, that's not what you'd want on the community page, and it don't show there. So let's ask you general questions like your interest, what you're wanting to do. Oh yeah, when you join, you get this is the kind of questionnaire you're looking at. So do you want to be a national team leader? Here's extra information you can put in. What is your primary interest for the tribe? Were you a member of the military? That's important to know, just so that we'll know that people can form squads to defend the group, guys. Very vital information. Okay, you know, are you a doctor? Are you a lawyer? Well, that might not be very useful. Doctor, cook, yeah, that kind of nurse, farmer, blacksmith. What are your skills? Okay. So wild herbal identification, herbal medicines, that's all important. There is an announcements page here. And I expect this will grow. Upcoming events. This is Arkansas, the Arkansas group, July Garden. Freedom's at risk. So this goes back to the our Freedom Restoration Foundation. And look, this will develop more in time. This is brand new, guys. We're just getting this started. Again, thank Wise Al and keep thanking her. She laid out a lot of money for this, guys, I swear. Community search. Well, once you get this going, this is where you'll be able to go in and find details on people that's, and you'll be able to figure out some way to contact them. So we can start communicating. If somebody's, like here it says, I have a small community in the Ozarks. It's a membership location. There it is. And there's an email. So you might want to use an email that's not your regular normal business email when you put it in here. Put some pseudo email. Actually, I think I listed the primary email. I might change it. But that's what you want to do. Have an email that you can get into, but it's not going to be something that is going to clog up your stuff. And it shouldn't tell everybody who you are and your name. See, Wise Owl is a good name. Who is she? She's a wise owl. And indeed, I think that's true. And as any wise owl, what's an owl do? Eggs and meat. Very good. Very good. But you can't see where in Harrison, Arkansas she is. The address is blank. So there we go. So that I like. All right. So we're going to exit that out. So that's how you can start communicating amongst yourselves and figure out who among yourself will actually be a tribe lead. Who'll be members. We'll talk more about this in a little bit. So some ups and downs of this, some of the pitfalls. So that's the community search. There's also my dashboard. Contact us. Once you sign in, yeah, I'm signed in, so it says got my name up here. I'm still signed in, so I'm not sure I ought to be going into my dashboard, letting everybody see the background. Anyway. So here's the basic information. I'm going to come over here in a little bit and we'll look at Freedom Restoration Foundation. But first, let's chat a minute. Let's chat a minute. We got 85 people in the room. Colorado Jan, Arnold Smith, great job and sacrifice, Wise Owl. Amen to that. Drops Family Garden. To be honest, I've been doing without heat in the winter and AC in the summer. Wow. Well, Drops, I don't have AC in the summer. The summers here are pretty brutal, but I do have heat in the winter. All right, that keeps the pipes from freezing more than anything else. So guys, what do you need to know about forming groups? Here's what you need to know. You need to, the best people to bring in your group would be family members or dear friends that you know well and trust a lot. But you know, you're not going to be able to build a community probably on that entirely. That could be the core. Good core, good start. As you start bringing other people in, you need to vet them very extensively. And if you're joining a tribe, you need to vet the leaders in the tribe you're going into. Conversely, it's a two-way street. You each need to know that you're on pretty much the same wavelength. Now, what I would suggest, if possible, is whoever's organizing a tribe, have people over. And I've done that. Have people over and get to know them. And maybe have a work party. Go out, you know, do something in a garden or something like that. We've done that too, to get an idea who's for real, who will really pitch in, who will really help, who will really want. but do background searches, legal, law can do that. There's websites for that stuff. Do background searches on the people that you're bringing in. Or if you're going in, you might want to do background search on the tribe leaders. You might discover they're a bunch of cannibals and you're the dinner that night. Don't be the long pork, okay? I'm being facetious here, but maybe not too much. Phantom homes, process of laying off, that's a trailer manufacturer. Oh, Bruce Bonds, that's not good. Be sweet for Rex Bear to drop in. He might. It's a little late. I don't know. He might drop in. It's a little late. Who knows? We might even get Canadian Prepper. We might get Lee Wilbarger. Oh, who's going to drop in here tonight? You never know. Diamond might drop in. So, guys, let's focus on this for a minute. You've got to really vet the tribe. Having a tribe is really important. Being a lone wolf in the survival world is extremely, extremely hard. Most don't make it as lone wolves. Lone wolf and a wolf prepper is two different things, by the way. The wolf prepper is the guy you're watching out for. He's the pirate who come take your stuff. That's why you need the tribe. That's why you need the garden. Yeah, Lee's a good man. I agree. Lee don't like Canadian Prepper. Well, don't everybody get along? That don't mean I can't get along with them. I don't have to agree with everything about everybody to get along with them. I got a lot of friends that don't get along with each other. So, yeah, I can understand why, but at least Nate gets a lot of information out there. So, all right. It's too bad everybody don't get along. Well, we're in a prepper world here, and now we got to try to coordinate and understand each other at least and work together on what things we hold in common. Don't mean we got to agree with everything, but what things we hold in common. All right. Having said that, let's go back to the topic. Vetting people. This is and getting to know each other. Developing a family amongst these new strangers, the new people that would come in. That's why it's good to get together, have dinner, maybe a work party, planning sessions, talk, discuss, make sure everybody knows what wavelength they're on. And they need to respect first and foremost a property owner. If there's a property owner and people are coming on his or her property, then they got certain rights. It's still their property. They need their privacy, and so but people coming on the property need to be respected and not robbed either. So there's a lot of lone wolf. Lone wolf is not a wolf prepper though. I'll make sure I have enough seeds to have everyone grow Victory Garden. That's what I got. A ton of seeds and tools. I got the tools. I got way more gardening tools than I need. You see me go to the farm. I used to go all the time to the flea market and buy hose. Why? I bought a lot more hose than I need because I figured the way to keep the neighbors from eating me is give them seeds and hose and say, okay, go out there and farm your yard. So that's been part of my strategy. It's not a bad strategy. Arctic Health says, Green Grapes, Canadian Pepper shouted you out. He did. He absolutely did. And that helped my channel grow quite a bit right after that too. He did. He doesn't like anyone who doesn't agree with him 100%. Oh, well. Yeah. That kind of limits the set of friends, don't it? Well, Lee and I get along because we both understand technology. But, hey, Canadian Prepper is the most watched channel of all my subscribers. Lee's network don't even show up in the list of top 15. He is number one. Canadian Prepper is the number one channel that you guys watch. So just putting it out there. So we got a lot of overlap. And we've had a lot of the same guests on. But they're pretty empty. I've had most of those guests on before he did. Well, he's got Joel Scozen. He got me on that one. Yeah, I hope I get Joel Scozen on. I actually emailed him, but he hasn't responded. Maybe my channel is not big enough for him. Although I've had ambassadors and generals and all kind of doctors and such on this channel. So yeah, I love Nate. There you go. And Lee. Are you talking about Mr. Wilbarger, says Frozen World? Yeah, Mr. Wilbarger is cool. But what we're saying is some of our friends don't see eye to eye, and I'm okay with that. One person I knew for 3 years came to a work event and had a psychic episode, thought we were all CIA and tried to kill him. So be careful meeting up with people. Bingo. A lot of people, there are people in the community that have very psychoses. Now, when we was having our tribe meetings here originally, our first gatherings and groups, we had a lady who had a property in Tennessee. She had this guy come on, and he went psycho on her. He wouldn't do anything, and then he started threatening to shoot the landowners. Just boom. And now these are very nice people. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's very important to vet. It's very important to get to know people. You want to even vet them before you invite them on your property as much as you can. Maybe even get references. The vetting process is crucial. Very, very crucial. So even after I heard this lady talk about her horror stories, we had a guy come. He wanted to be a member of my local tribe. And oh my gosh, he was a smooth talker, just talking great and wonderful. And he was just praising, everybody and blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? Too much sugar is a warning sign. And it's a warning sign of a sociopath or even a psychopath. That's how they operate. They'll go in and just butter you up. And then once they get in on the inside, they'll turn on you and daggers and teeth. This individual did just that. He never worked one iota and almost destroyed everything and became I shut down my whole tribe meeting thing. I just could not have people over this individual. He would throw temper tantrums at everything. He had a real anger issue, super anger issue. He had very expensive professional styles like stills and echoes, and he'd get mad because it wasn't cranking. He'd pick it up and throw it. He threw his phone and busted it all to pieces, just tons of stuff. But that's the way he treated everybody, and he would not work at all. And instead, he tried to stymie everything I was doing. And he became a real, real problem. So I had to get him out of here. I had to get him out. But he's gone. And God rest him. Hopefully he's found peace in life somewhere else. If this is what you got to watch out for. Yeah, done with drama. I'm real. Yeah, you can get a lot of drama. Crazy. Yeah, crazy people scare you. Yeah, articulating. That's right. That's why you got to vet. On the other hand, if you're by yourself, sometimes you got to sleep. You got to have somebody watching back. That's why family might be best if you got family. But a lot of people don't have that. A lot of you guys are out there alone. You need to watch my video on Billy Ray. Billy Ray video. Billy Ray. All right, Joe. Hope you're talking about garden hose. That's what we're talking about. I want to show you because that was a topic. Always talk about garden hose, but keep it clean. I got a family channel. As long as you're talking about garden hose, we're good. Snowflake area. Yeah, I'm planning. I got 40 acres in Snowflake. I had planned to go out and put a well in it this fall, and I got behind. It's a 6-month lead time. So if I call them to try to get started now, it's going to be in the middle of winter time. And I'm not going to do it. Instead, I'm probably going to invest more right here initially, get this place up running the way it needs to, and then go out there later. But I'm interested in having a worm farm in Arizona so I can ship on the western side of the country. And it's also a good survival location, I think, if you got a well. And it's close to the north side. You got the Painted Desert, Painted Forest, Grand Canyon over one way. And behind me is beautiful mountains and trees. So it's a beautiful area. And a lot of parkland you can hunt and fish in. As long as they don't take their nugs, right? Canadian prepper. Yep. That's right, Joe. So let's see. That's the key, vetting. We didn't vet this person because he was well known on YouTube personality. Yeah, exactly. Somebody you know on YouTube, somebody that's a Facebook buddy. This individual was a Facebook buddy for like 3 or 4 years. Thought I could trust him. Thought I would know him. Watt was chasing kids. Georgia. Water and hope in hand. So that's why I'm emphasizing this. That's why the disclaimer is there. Is you really need to know to vet people you're bringing into the tribe. If you're in a tribe, if you want to join a tribe, get to know who leads it and who the other members are. You might go in there and get the willies and go, I'm out of here. If that's the way you feel, that's what you should do. But there are those who are so slick. Oh, I'd love to help you. What can I do? I will help you. I really want to do this. I want to do that. I'll work. We'll have each other's sex and blah, 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 blah. And as soon as they come in, they turn on you. You know, people like that. I mean, is it like, well, guys, we're in spiritual war anyway. I think some of these guys, you know, their inner demon wants them to come into outfits like ours and then be smooth. And once they get in, they chomp on you. All right. Jacob Tiffin's offering, saying he's got 5 acres. I guess that means you're going to be a tribe lead. We'll go in the network and indicate that. Go in the network and indicate that, Jacob. I mean, you know, if you got property, you want to be there. You do want somebody to watch your backside of your property or whatever other areas that people may have to come in to your place. So that's important to have a tribe. And also it gives you extra skills, but it's a very risky thing at the same time. That's why you've got to split. You know, I'm beating a dead horse, but I'm doing it because it's vital. Vetting people is vital, okay? Jezebel and Ahab spirits are alive and kicking. Amen to that. Amen to that. Hey, Swift Bird, is it all sand? No, it's rocks. Oh, there's a wash there, but you know, it's a dry wash most of the year, right? So, Arnold, what? You mean to tell me that 1 + 1 = 2? Well, I'm out of here. Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes when you get to know people and they got a lot of really out there ideas, you better look at them carefully. Discernment, bingo, TG Source, you're exactly right. So that's why I wanted to bring this up. I really wanted to drill and nail home this idea of how vital it is to vet people you're going to be associated with. Whether you're a tribe leader and you're bringing them in, or if you are somebody wanting to join a tribe. Get to know them, vet them, be happy before you go in. But always be careful. You might want some kind of signed agreements, you know, dealing with and what may go down. They'll probably vary from state to state. So just putting it out there. Just putting it out there. So, by the way, guys, let's go back into the share mode here. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Now, Wise Owl did pick some pretty pictures here. Oh, idea of a survival tribe. When she put this on here, I called her immediately. Says, I'm not going to call her by her actual name, which I do when I talk to her on the phone. But Wise Owl, is this your place? And she says, no. She said, I know if it was, you'd come up here and running immediately and go, you betcha. That's pretty cool, right? You know, it looks like, you know, the thatch roof, you know, some kind of a tribe out of Africa or so on. But the trees don't look too tropical. It's up on the hill, well drained. It's all beautiful. There'd be tons of rain up in there too. It's probably all smoke filled. But, you know, those are beautiful, beautiful, beautiful buildings there. Beautiful arrangement, nice flat. This might, I know some places in India that are doing some, you know, modern people tribe organization stuff. I wonder if this is one of those. So, Redneck J Dog, the website's really nice. Y'all did a great job. Thank Wise Owl. Thank Wise Owl. Worm farmer has to be grounded. You got that right, Swiftbird. I got my feet in the ground. Amen says Mustang Sally. Hey there, Mustang Sally. Good to see you. Now, she came to me from Lee Wilbarger. So Mustang Sally, and she's here in Alabama. So hey there, Arnold Smith says TGS source. Okay, so let's get on and go through some more ground here. This is one of the tools that's available to you. We're also in the Freedom Restoration Foundation, our board members are setting up a tool for communications that will be of use to the tribe, and we're planning to make it available to the tribe, and something called Element. We're setting up space with an Element, and we'll have training for how to use it. But you can actually talk to each other with Jitsi from Element, like have video conferences, video meetings. I mean, everybody can't get together for meetings all the time, but a video meeting is very convenient. Then do everything you can to get to know each other. And so that's vital. So you can use the resources to survey people and find out about them from tribalnetwork.com. This is what Wise-Owl has set up. It is tribalnetwork.com. So be sure to go there. Be sure to use that resource. Okay, guys? Excuse me, I said it wrong. I suppose she's corrected me already. Survivaltribenetwork.com. Survivaltribenetwork.com. That's what we got, Survival Tribe. Survivaltribenetwork.com. Okay. So, but look, you know, sometimes we got to clear the field politically. There's a lot of challenges to our freedoms. For that reason, you will. This is another tool, the Freedom Restoration Foundation. I paid for this one out of my pocket, and I and a friend developed this website, guys. I had a little help from another friend. And it's been maintained by another board member now. But guys, so you go here to the Action Center when you come in here. The Action Center, you know, tells you also the main page currently what kind of action alerts are up for us right now. It goes in and talking about making the basics count, how to track bills through Congress. You also get how to track stuff through your state Senate bill tracking and your state organizations, your state legislatures, state legislatures website, so you can find out who your state representatives are in the state you live in. But you can also find out who your congressman in the United States House of Representatives is, and your 2 senators. And it tells you how to email, how to call, how to write, what to say on the phone, and recap all these linked resources. Certainly that's beautiful. All right. That's some of what we fight for, but anything that's a freedom, we fight for. So just let y'all see in that, guys. Oh yeah, by the way, if you're thinking there's no threats, nothing's going to get us. If nothing else does, eventually the sun will. It's only a matter of time. A lot of people thought we were heading for a grand solar minimum, but it looks like it got interrupted by a whole bevy of sunspots. We've got a lot of sunspots out there right now. I did a video on this very topic over 2 years ago. About a year and a half ago. At the end of 2020, I talked about the study that showed that the bands had closed much tighter this year between the north-south polarity bands. And the expectation by the authors of this study was that this cycle, because the last one was so short, would be a very intense cycle. And looks like we're right. So just pointing that out there. Go back and watch this video. Solar flares are cranking up as our shields are down. And that's indeed the case. Although I did this some time back, it was just starting, just beginning to ramp up. By comparison, where we're at now with the sun that's got spots all over it, Maunder minimum had very few, almost no sunspots for 70 years. There's a Dalton minimum. Right at the end of this minimum that we had the Carrington event, big solar flare. Those can occur even in something minimum like this. All right. Need Encyclopedia Britannica. A whole bunch of charts. All right. Now, just to show you here, I've been working the survival tribe topic for a while. Survival Tribe community is beginning now. This is when I was standing outside, where the bees are now, talking about this, guys, 2 years ago. Here, 3 years ago, that's about why you need a survival tribe to survive when it's banned. Here's an ideal type home for a survival tribe. A couple of them. Information about bugging out, wild edibles. And so forth. A lot of bug out videos and nickel winter survival videos in my videos, guys. So, yeah, check these videos out. I am going to have to either drown some coffee or call it a night. We had a long day today. Been out at the farmer's market. I came home and errands. I'll stop this year. Hello. Everybody's doing well. Hi there, GG family says new days, old ways. Good to see you here. A little late in joining. So if you just joined, to recap, we've got a brand new network for our tribe organizations. So you can self-organize tribes. Tribes are of great value, but you got to be very careful and very, very, very carefully vet the people you're bringing in. Next thing is go to survivaltribenetwork.com. And there you will find, let's go to it. We'll go one more time for those people who are just signing in. survivaltribenetwork.com. Come here. Join. And you got to give them a disclaimer about giving away your private information. Be careful with it. And just sign up and hit submit. Now, it's not automatic. Wise Owl's got to approve this for it to actually be searchable, for your data to be searchable. It's got to approve your application. And there you have it. All right. I am about to call it in this video. I will check through your chat real fast to see what anybody wants to cover. We see the sun is active. It's very active. It's not acting like it's in a minimum, but it may be. Maybe just a phenomenology of a minimum under certain circumstances. We know we get annual minimums every, minimums every, half cycle. Cycles are 22 years, every 11 years. Mustang Sally, yay! Love the flea market. What country is that again? Your work. What country is that? We're in the United States. Actually, when I go to the flea market, it's in Tennessee, just north of here. I'll go there tomorrow. But I think the flea market videos and the farmers market videos were really killing me on my algorithms, because I think YouTube is trying to place my algorithms and they don't know where to send them. If they don't perform, they really don't send stuff out. So I think it's been hurting me. That's why I've not been making videos from the farmers market or from the flea market lately. I make Facebook videos in the farmers market, posting just to attract people. All right, Jacob Tiffin, I signed up. Very good, Jacob. Jacob, appreciate that. Number 3, probably. Jason Smith says, friendly reminder to leave the urban zoos. Amen to that. Get out of the urban zoos. I got videos talking bug out, guys. Tons of bug out videos. Check them out. All right, here. Alabama, that's right. Well, I'm in Alabama, but it's, I'm only 8 miles as the crow flies from Tennessee. So going to the flea market there is no big deal. Yeah, forgive me, guys. I had I've had almost no sleep. It's catching up to me. Yeah, it's kind of a bi-state organization going to the flea market in Tennessee. I did garden in Tennessee one time. brought the stuff back to ship it, but that was a bridge too far for me. Yeah, I had a market card in Tennessee, half Tennessee, for those that know the area. All right, Jason, talking about drops. All right, guys, girls, I think we've covered enough for one night here. Please share this. I'm gonna have to go. I gotta post all the show notes, maybe find the thumbnail for it. Drink some coffee so I don't crash before I get this done. Might be tomorrow before I get everything posted to it. Hope not. I got a lot to do tomorrow too. That's just the story of my life. I got tons of material to cover. Guys, India, not India, United States has been kind of sorting through it, and suddenly Iran. There's a real possibility of something going south with the United States and Israel and Iran really soon. So just putting that out there, guys. There's tons of stuff to watch out. Hey, Regina, how you doing? Oh, you just got here. Oh, it's too bad we're wrapping up, Regina. You know, we did this a little earlier tonight just because I was hoping to reach out to more people. Posting videos late sometimes just said, and sometimes they just don't do well and they recover. Anyway. Excuse me, guys. I had no sleep. Pardon me. So I'm just wanting to tell you guys that this is, yeah, I can't go to bed yet. Can't go to bed yet. I got some things to do. So thank y'all everyone for watching. Thank you, mods. Thank you, Mustang Sally, for that great super chat. Mustang Sally, would you like to add a word or ask a question? Do it in the chat. We'll pay you special attention for a moment here. Say a prayer, please. Definitely. Who would you like for us to pray for, Mustang Sally? Who would you like for us to pray for? All right. Yep, we're about to go. We're about to call it a video. I'm extremely sleepy right now. If I bow over to pray, I will probably fall on my face. I get more caffeine here. Pray when you go to bed tonight, guys. Everybody pray. Pray for our country. Pray for our world. Amen. There we go, Mustang. For all of us. Pray for all of us. Yeah, we're coming into tough times. This is, I firmly believe the spiritual warfare is going on right now. Wow, no trolls on that. Yeah, you might just had a lot of people that's out. How about that? Yeah, thank you, Regina. I do, but I got a couple of things I just got to do first if I can hold up to it. I almost signed up. Oh, so Bird, we'll go back and take another shot at it. Sign up for the network. All right. Everything in prayer and supplication. There you go. Guys, I'm fried. I used to do fried Friday. Well, I'm fried Saturday. And that's pretty typical after I do a farmer's market. A lot of times I am wiped out. And I've had a little bit more steam than I have. Some days I don't have any steam. I'm just zonked after farmer's market. Gotta get up so early. All right. How cold are winters by you? Tom Lewis says they vary. We can get down to single digits. We have gone below zero here, but it's not every year. Probably most years not, but we've got below zero. Have a cup of coffee. I got one waiting on me to get off the video here. Could drink it while I'm on video, but all right, I'm gonna get off here. Yeah, I got some coffee. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go. Like Mustang Sally said, pray for everybody. Thank you again, Mustang Sally. Thank you, mods, everybody in the room. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for all the thumbs up. If you're not giving a thumbs up, please throw one in. Anyway, all right, so it just happened to me. About the end of the video, and I crashed. That's why I got to go, guys. That's when we got to go. It's late. I'm tired. I got stuff to do. Sorry, guys. Just telling you, man, I'm fried. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank y'all so much. Take care. Good night. God bless. We'll get through this together. And this is how we're going to do it, guys. They're coming at us, but by working together, coordinating, facilitating. I can see us having our own economy between all the different groups, having our own trade, maybe our own currency, maybe using these gold backs or whatever. I can see us finding a way. See, I've also, now Nate just come out and started talking gold backs. I covered that months ago, but I need to put more emphasis on it again. He's really putting a lot of emphasis. Let's see, now I'm talking about Canadian prepper. You don't know. Oh yeah, Nikki in Kentucky, says Redneck J-Lo. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you all for being here. Like I said, we are family on this channel. Take care. God bless. And